Archangel Ariel. Threefold, preparing for battle. Let all bitterness, wrath, anger, clamor and slander be put away from you, along with all malice. Be kind to one another, as Yahweh through Yahshua forgave you. It's understandable that life can feel rough at times. It can be challenging to navigate the ups and downs of daily existence. And it's not always easy to find meaning or purpose in the difficulties you face. The demonic sees to that. However, it's important to remember that life is not inherently unfair or uncool. That's why Yahweh created angels to guide and protect. While you may not always like the circumstances you find yourselves in, you have the power to respond to them in ways that can help you grow, learn, and become stronger. By using your discernment, listening to the angels, cultivating resilience, seeking support from our Creator, Yahweh. By focusing on the things that are within your control, you can find ways to thrive even in the face of adversity. Please know and understand that mediocre demonic entities do not like high spiritual holy achievers. And high spiritual achievers must use their discernment to avoid being fooled by mediocre demonic people. Your best interest is never their priority. Do not enter the path of the wicked, and do not walk in the way of the evil. Avoid it. Do not go on it. Turn away from it and pass on. For demons cannot sleep unless they have done wrong. They are robbed of sleep unless they have made someone stumble. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. These are the descendants of Cain. Walking on the face of the earth, open portals. There is spiritual warfare raging in the world. How else do you think that a very small group of aristocratic demonic people can get a very large group of less fortunate people to treat another group of Yahweh's people with such evil and disdain? The demonic powers gaslight and brainwash ignorant people, who are open portals to there with false doctrines to sin. After the worldwide spread of the descendants of Cain and the tribe of Dan, much trouble brewed. They enticed and laughed at people praying to receive manna and gold after their deaths, while they were getting theirs while alive. They placed more value on the here and now than their own afterlife. Even the so-called rich also don't put their best interest, the afterlife, as a priority, because they are fools for the demonic, and the demonic never appreciates anything you do for them, regardless how great or small. Lucifer, Samuel, was the angel of the arts, music, and sports. There is a correlation between him, demon Paimon, and modern and past-day entertainers. Be discerning about the music you choose to listen to, the individuals you see as sports heroes, and all other celebrities that you give fame to. Yahweh will have the last say. All of these so-called celebrities will be muzzled on Judgment Day. Yahweh will not be mocked by Samuel and the Antichrist's name. I honestly feel sad for descendants of Cain because their racism cancer is going to kill them and their generation, one way or the other. The demonic know and laugh at the fact that in the United States, if they can continue to convince the lowest status white man that he's better than the best African American, Latino, Hispanic, Indian, or Asian man, he doesn't have the discernment to notice they are picking his pocket, gaslighting, making a fool out of him, and sending him to hell. Because he is in the same state of spiritual and financial ruin as the people he is showing hate towards. And he doesn't recognize their humanity, which is a first-class sin in the eyes of Yahweh. Samuel, Lucifer, uses gaslight people for his own authority. He tries to make himself a prophet. He will trick and fool many by mixing falsehoods with truth. Please understand that whoever walks with the wise becomes wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm. For where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, There will be disorder and every vile practice. Yahweh wants you to know that two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their toil. For if they fall, one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him who is alone when he falls and has not another to lift him up. Again, if two lie together, they keep warm, but how can one keep warm alone? And though a man might prevail against one who is alone, two will withstand him. A threefold cord is not quickly broken. The threefold cord is developed when two are in concert with the will of the Most High, Yahweh. You must be prepared for battle and all the evil pouring down on the world. Seek Yahweh.